the turnover. Here comes Delonte. He's got that 23 guy.
Throws it down after the whistle. Good defense inside. Delonte sees him coming and just softly lays it up there. And LeBron, with the hammer, throws the hammer down.
Boris Diaw hit the three, and again, here comes Westbrook. Oh my, that's going to count. That thing took forever. Did that count? What a shot!
Yeah, you're talking about him being maybe the best shooter to ever live.
Oh! Iguodala threw it in! They're going to say before, so it won't be a 4-point play. Steve Kerr saying, wait a minute though, he started his shooting motion.
That's McLemore. The three is short. Anderson down with a big rebound.
They're going to have to foul here.
Fouled in the backcourt by McLemore with 31 seconds to play. Basket went in. Won't count, but Wade enjoying the moment.
No, he'll get 2 free throws. They're over the limit. They had the foul because the Heat are up 2 possessions, and there's, the clock was like at around 31 seconds. Wade puts it in from half court. They think he's got a flair for the dramatic.
Just for fun.
Here's Turner with one, lets it fly, and it won't go. And that's the end of the first quarter. That went in, but it won't count. But why should we be surprised? Three-quarter court three. They still scored 32. And look at their first quarter leads on the road at Cleveland Monday, at Chicago Wednesday tonight, as they return home with Steve Kerr back on the... Beal inbounding. Here's Wall. Wall in trouble. 3 seconds left. Wall with 2. Here's Pierce, and Pierce gets it away. Good, and it's gone. He did it. Paul Pierce ties it, sends it to overtime. This guy's unreal. Let's see. Pierce, and is it in his hand? Hard to tell from that angle if it's still in his hand. It looked from there like he was indeed behind the line. Wow, that is close. And again, ruling on the floor was made basket. We're blowing it up for you. If it's still in his hand, it's 0, and it looks there like it's in his hand, which would mean no good. Series over. Atlanta advances.
And Lewis, that's a great point, and I think the silver lining to that point was the emergence of Reggie Jackson, what he was able to do. And Russell Westbrook, as you see right there,
Goodness.
they're going to get
Going the other way.
Kendrick Perkins for a clear out.
It was still fun, though.
Yeah, it was. Still a highlight, and you can see that this explosiveness puts a lot of pressure on defenses. You can even see in that possession the defense is reluctant to rotate over because they know if you get there late, you're going to get embarrassed.
And they're going to foul Boy Allen with 39 8/10 as Paul George puts a little bit of a show on there on a dead ball situation.
Don't waste that. Not this time of year, because you don't have that much in your legs, but it was a pretty good dunk.
Boy goes to work. Ball taken away by Blake Griffin. Look at that. Behind his back, 4 times. It's a point guard. Then he spins against the holy smoker. I just went lost and had to smile at that one. And I think maybe even most of us wish they'd never blown that whistle. Just let this thing keep going. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one more spin. There are not many.
Kemba will get a ball screen. DeRozan trying to force the action.
Shot clock is at 4. Kemba loses it. The Raptors have it. DeRozan. Oh!
What a turn of events. Dwayne Casey called timeout, and that means the shot is no good.
And the Hornets players responded to the timeout call before the Raptors players did because they stopped playing defense. Here's what happened. That whole possession. Turnover. You can see the Hornets players have stopped playing when the shot goes up.